Hey everyone, welcome to this month's Hypixel Bingo Guide. This video will be about the February 2023 Hypixel Bingo Edition. If you are looking for a specific goal, timestamps are in the description below, as well as a link to a Discord that will help you during this bingo. To start off this bingo, the first goal is a community goal. This community goal is called Bait. A reminder about community goals is going to be basically this whole diagonal. They are repeatable tasks. So the more time you do the goal that's selected in the community goal, the more possible points that you can get. So for this specific goal, it actually requires you to deposit chum in chum buckets. So where that is that we're gonna go over to this area of the farm because it's located on the Mushroom Island. I'm just showing you manually how to get there. And then going to the farming islands, past this barn. It's so slow. Going to the portal, desert settlement, and you want to follow my exact placing here. Hopefully it doesn't lag on screen when you're showing. Over here directly through this tunnel, because we're actually going to go to an NPC called Moby, and he should be located right over there. Okay, whoops. And before you go to that NPC is that you want to look to these mushrooms with the particles around it. So make sure you have particles on, and they'll give you these glowing mushrooms. You want to find about 8 of them in your inventory. So let me just do that. So once you get these 8 glowing mushrooms, again, it's going to be mushrooms with the particle around them. You want to come to these coordinates on screen, 208 43 502, and then you want to talk to this guy. His name is going to be Moby. Once you click on Moby, he will basically get some text that you'll see basically telling you to get these glowing mushrooms. If you already have it in your inventory, congrats. But you basically want to buy this chum bucket. And you would also need a fishing rod. I have a fishing rod right here. Place it down and just fish and wait to get some sea creatures. I believe you have to kill the sea creatures and then they'll deposit the chum into your either the inventory or directly into the bucket. Oh wow. But let me just do that right here and I'll come back to you when I get chum. Okay, so I got a squid. Whoopsie. And just by killing it, I just got 1 chum. And once you deposit it into the bucket, it will basically count towards the community goal. And if you were to walk away, I believe this much blocks. Okay, yeah. Is garbage on it? Okay, wow. I guess you can wait until you get like all 10 like chums in your inventory and then place it down. And then obviously once you get the full chum buckets, you could basically exchange it for better materials in the Moby shop. So fishing speed, even this tailsman, and pretty much, yeah, that's all you want to do for that community goal. So the second goal is called the Relic Researcher. It requires you to find 10 relics in the spider's den. I'll be leaving a tutorial in the description below that will show you all the relics in the spider's den. Collecting all these relics, I believe there's 25. You just need to find 10. But you would want to kind of wait until you reach, I believe, the end island. Yeah, so combat 12. Just because some relics are harder to access without ender pearls. Um, or if you do have a grappling hook, I believe. If you are what bingo rank 2, you could probably get an advantage there with the grappling hook. But also keep in mind for the relics, there is gonna be a lot of spiders there. So you're gonna be wanting some armor and possibly a weapon to fend off the spiders. And it'll also give you a lot of money, which will help in this goal called the Meiser. The third goal is called Slimeball Collector, requiring you to collect slime balls. It is recommended to get slime minions, but if you want to, where slimes are, there's actually 2 locations. Um, I'm gonna basically be warping to one, but the other one is gonna be um, honestly more easier to access and is gonna be commonly found. But you're gonna go to Slime Hill on the Deep Caverns, and once you basically, I would say doing manually plus minions would help here. But once you unlock Slime Hill, you basically want to just kill slimes. It's not that much health. And then the other one is located on the spider's den. I believe it only spawns when it's raining, so I don't think we could see any right now. Right? Yeah, none right now, but they do spawn some slimes when it's raining. But yeah, that is basically the Slimeball Collector goal. Minions, and then killing manually will help here. Also, it will help for the Meiser when you're just like selling slime balls to NPC. It does get you like a good amount of money, basically. Let me just buy one here. It's gonna be under combat. I'll just buy a stack. Um, sells for 320 coins and pretty much at least obtainable and kind of recommended. But yeah, that's for the Slimeball Collector goal. So the fourth goal is called Skill Average, requiring you to get a non-cosmetic skill average of 8. There is really enough content in this bingo that will help you get the skill average of 8 just passively. Um, I'm pretty sure it'll just be like what? Not just social, not rune crafting, not carpentry. So yeah, it's pretty much don't even need to worry about the skill average goal. You just get it passively, just doing other content. So the fifth goal, it's called Brewer, requiring you to obtain level 18 in the alchemy skill. There is tutorials out there that will call for you to get about 150 enchanted gold to be had to make absorption potions. You would also need to unlock the collection, which obviously getting the 150 enchanted gold will basically help you there. But I recommend leaving this goal till basically have it be your last one. The reason why, as the bingo pet will basically has a perk that helps you get you more skill XP. So I do recommend just leaving that until honestly the final goal. On to the next row, Sea Summoner, requiring you to get 30% sea creature chance. So everyone has a base of 30% sea creature chance. If you, oh wow, I have 27. I don't know why. I'm guessing it's maybe this. Oh wow. But anyways, everyone has a base of 20% sea creature chance. The easy way to basically get that, if you go to this fish merchant right here, just purchasing a fishing rod. And then you would want to have, I believe it's enchanting level 4, which you basically could get easily by getting XP bottles and just enchanting. But you would also want like 50 EXP levels. I'll just show you here. Yep, enchanting level 4 to unlock the Angler enchant. Okay, wow. And that will basically, the Angler 5 enchant will basically give you 5% sea creature chance. To get the other 5%, what you want to do is go to my island. It's going to be visit Let's Play Hypixel. And you want to go to the Peach profile. And then during bingo, I will be having, since I do have a tier 5 beacon, it will basically be active with the 5% sea creature chance to get you your 30%. So what you just want to do, visit Let's Play Hypixel, Peach profile, hold out the fishing rod, and that will get you your 30% sea creature chance. So the next goal is called Clown Collab. It's a community goal. Reminder, community goals, they are repeatable tasks. The more you do, the more points you could possibly get. And this revolves around kind of defeating Bonzo. It's going to be the floor 1 dungeon. For dungeons, you do need to obtain what's it called? Combat level 15 just to attempt it. So you just want to just get a carry on the Catacombs entrance and just get you could really use Party Finder. I used that in the past, and there's also, if you do join the Discord link, I did link down below. They do have helpful people that will just like help you carry on floor 1. So yeah, just when you unlock combat 15, probably at best, if you're using Party Finder, maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes just to get you started. But I do recommend joining that Discord just to have it easily knocked out. Acacia Wood Collector, it requires you to obtain 100,000 in the Acacia Wood Collection. So this is actually just found in the park. I'm just gonna warp there to be honest. Once you go to the park, you're gonna want to acquire forging level 4 and just break some wood. Honestly, just do that. Get out an axe, and then I do kind of recommend some minions and also doing it manually. But the Acacia Wood is the Savannah Woodland right here. Not many people are basically breaking it, but when bingo starts, you can just guarantee that's just going to be populated with people just doing the Acacia Wood collection. So yeah, it kind of does conflict with the Slime Collector because you do, because of that's a collection. So kind of want to watch out for that. I think I recommend doing the Acacia Wood first and then the Slime Ball. But if you do have a lot of minion slots, kind of just do a combination of both, I guess. And then if you do, what's it called? Yeah, everyone gets 5 medium storage, so placing that down is going to be just huge. Diversity, the goal is all about getting 40 unique minions. I already have a tutorial about unique minions if you want to check it out. I'll just leave it in the description, or clicking on my channel will just do. It's going to be titled, I believe it's 53 unique minions. So Mithril Collector, this goal is about obtaining 30,000 in the Mithril collection. So the first thing you need to do is access to the Dwarven Mines. That's going to require you, I believe it's mining level 12. And then 3 groups of 10 enchanted materials, just giving it to an NPC. I will try to do a video about how to unlock the Dwarven Mines faster. and it's basically involves you just going to the mushroom desert, getting a efficiency 2 gold shovel, and just getting mining 12 just like that, and just mining some lapis, because if you just do 30 enchanted lapis, and you just switch lobbies, just handing in the group of lapis to the NPC, it'll be fine. But anyways, to the Mithril Collector, the goal. Um, if you do have a diamond pickaxe, that's gonna be fine. But it's basically just breaking this. It's not gonna be fast like that. Breaking the cyan wool, breaking these prismarine, breaking, I believe it's light blue colored. But basically breaking any things of these, that's basically Mithril, and you just want to just do that. The harder the mountain, it will help you there. As you can see how fast I was just like doing it, and I think Mine and Fortune would help you as well. Also, just enchanting your pickaxe. If you do want to, I kind of recommend it. But going to this NPC called Boo Boo, just on the entrance. If you have 10,000 coins, just getting the Mithril pickaxe would help you. As well, it will kind of help you in other goals, because it will just have you break titanium. Which goal will it help you with? I believe it's the team treasure members, because that's located in the crystal hollows, and it'll just be easier to complete with goals. So yeah, I'll just talk about that when it comes. E equals MC squared is the next goal, requiring you to obtain a mathematical whole blueprint. Getting one requires you to compete in Jacob's contest. I believe it's maybe like it doesn't directly say in the skills, but I believe it might be like farming level 5 or something, just to like have you unlock it and just like see when it's happening. But basically, these are Jacob's contests. You want to see when it's happening on the date. It's gonna be Skyblock days, so you just want to see whichever the, what's it called, the farming stuff, the seeds. Um, oh, the farm. Yeah, I guess the farming stuff. So what if it says predominantly? You just want to look out for wheat and just maybe carrots and pumpkin, because those are going to be the easiest ones to obtain. Maybe mushrooms. I'm not recommending it, but predominantly wheat. And to obtain the mathematical blueprints, you would want to go to Anissa. She requires a gold medal and Jacob's tickets. If you get basically bronze, you could go to this medal trade and just exchange your medals and get a gold one. And for tickets, it's gonna be all about placing, of what place you basically get into the contest. So here, I believe silver gets 15 tickets, bronze gets 10. Not placing in the top 60% gets you just 1. And if you do manage to get gold, props to you, to be honest. But you get 25 Jacob's tickets. And yeah, just doing the wheat collection just at the farm right there, it'll just help you a ton. But yeah, that's gonna be, actually that's not it for the MC square, because you do have it collabing with the Hardy's work, and then skilled. What else? And then obtaining a silver medal. That'll basically help you with the E equals MC squared, or basically revolves around it. The green gold, it requires you to craft an emerald ring that is a talisman. So we're just gonna first go under the emerald collection. It's gonna be 5k to just unlock the recipe. But as you can see, you just want to go to, I recommend going to the Dwarven Mines once you have that unlocked, but if you don't, as of yet, you want to go to the Deep Caverns, and it's going to be on Slime Hill again, so if you want, you can basically mine emeralds there and also kill slimes. For this like slime collection, so emeralds, emeralds, emeralds. For Dwarven Mines, the reason why I recommend it is because these right here, emeralds there, emeralds there. It's gonna be just easier and faster, in my opinion, just getting the emeralds from Dwarven Mines right here. Next goal is a community goal. A reminder: community goals, they are a repeatable task. The more you do it, the more points you get. And this one focuses on Jacob's tickets. Again, really just mirrors with E equals to MC squared, podium position, skilled, and I believe that was it, right? But yeah, just competing in Jacob's contest. Once you unlock it, you basically just get Jacob's tickets. I don't really know if it's gonna be tied if you want to just trade in medals. But I mean, I guess that's something that you could try during your playthrough. It's not like it's gonna really hurt or anything, to be honest. High score requiring you to obtain a score of 250 or higher on floor 2 in the dungeons. Again, you would just need to do combat level 15 just to unlock it. And just go to dungeons. You want to complete the entrance, complete floor 1, and just basically get a carry for you to get floor 2. Again, use Party Finder or the Discord link below. Setting a trap requiring you to kill a trapper emerald. So you want to go first to the Mushroom Desert. Here it is. Just follow me right here. You want to go over here. And this is gonna lead you to, I believe it's called the NPC Trevor the Trapper. You would also need a weapon, so either a bow or whatever. Doesn't have his name, but this is Trevor. You want to talk to this guy. He will basically give you a task. You click yes. Desert Mountain. So you could either kill the animal, or if you cannot really find it, to be honest, sometimes that does happen. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna find it. But if you can't find it, you basically just want to just switch lobbies, and then sometimes it will just die unexpectedly. And other times you would just like have to just find it. So on to row 4. It's called Experience. It requires you to obtain a Grand Experience bottle. I'm gonna go under the collections, mining collection, Lapis. Grand Experience is requiring you 10,000 of Lapis Lazuli. So you have two options. One is going to the Deep Caverns, and then going to the left here. Right here is where you're gonna have the Lapis. I have clouds on. And basically just want to mine that. I don't recommend it. I recommend, again, going to Dwarven Mines and basically mining these Lapis, as it's gonna be just easier and faster. There is other carts that are out there, so, or you just wanted to switch lobbies, and that will basically get you the easiest way to get the Lapis collection. And then it does require you to get an alchemy bottle. You want to go to this NPC, the alchemist, and just get a glass bottle right there. Collector, requiring you to get 7 collections, at least tier 7. So just doing the emerald goal, or is it the emerald gold? Okay, no, it's not. Just doing the Slimeball Collector and the Acacia one would basically get you. Why do I keep going to that? So yeah, obviously past the needed 10k. If we go to forging, well past the collection. Honestly, if you just do pretty much all just wood collection, you're just gonna end the slime ball. You're pretty much gonna get that easily done for you, but you could also pay attention to other collections maybe. Um, I guess wheat may be possible if you were to do the if you are doing the Jacobs contest. Um, but yeah, either that, I recommend the forging ones, as like honestly that seems very easy. Friend of the Seas requiring you to obtain a dolphin pet of common or higher. So getting one requires you basically to summon sea creatures. Um, I'm just gonna go over here, just fish up, and basically once you just summon one, I don't know if you do have to kill it. Maybe you do. Um, I don't know why it glitched out. Um, but once you just kind of kill it, you just want to do that. Um, let me see for the fishing. Yeah, you do have to kill the sea creatures. So for the common one, that's gonna be the lesser tier that you get. It's gonna require you to get 250 sea creature kills. I recommend just going to the park and then having rain spawn. Oopsie. As you can see, squids, and just killing the squids will basically, I believe it might get you it, maybe. If not, you would just have to like fish up the sea creatures and have to kill it. But recommend just squids as they're gonna be very easy to kill on bingo. Skilled, it's another community goal requiring you to obtain farming experience. This goes in hand with the E equals MC squared, as well as podium position one, as well as the a hard day's work as like for Jacob's contest. But basically, just break any crops. You're getting it. You're getting farming experience just like that. Emerald Treasure requires you to unlock the Emerald Dungeon chest. So the open the Emerald Dungeon chest, you would need a certain score as well as a certain milestone. And obviously it does revolve around dungeons. So again, combat level 15, and then only emeralds spawn in these floors. So any of these, but I recommend just doing floor 1, because the emerald chest is only 100,000 on floor 1. So I just recommend just doing floor 1 as compared to um what? Anyways, I recommend just doing floor 1 as it's 100,000 compared to like 250 on floor 2. But anyways, you just need a certain score for the dungeon to unlock the emerald chest, as well as a certain milestone. Just switching your class to archer and just activating its ultimate ability. I believe it would get you it automatically, just killing stuff. So yeah, honestly, I really recommend also doing this. Oopsie. I do recommend leaving this goal to either basically be one of the last, as draining coins. It's actually kind of the only one that drains like a good amount for the Meiser goal. So I recommend just leaving that for maybe after you complete the Meiser one. pretty much that's it for the Emerald Treasure. Just pay to unlock the Emerald Dungeon chest in a dungeon, and recommend it for 1. Powder Collector, is this actually, yeah, it's really the same thing as Mithril Collector, but Powder Collector. Again, you would need to unlock the Dwarven Mines. Once you unlock that, there's actually 2 ways of obtaining Powder Collection of the Mithril Powder. So one of the easiest ones that you're gonna basically be doing is just as you can see, the Mithril Powder, the green thing right there, it's just raising every time I break any Mithril. But that's gonna get you small amounts. The big ones are actually gonna be if you go to the Royal Palace. And then speak to whoever is the king here. And just doing any of these goals will get you much more powder. And you just want to just do whatever it says. So either mine Mithril or mine titanium, or even doing any events that it says. Pretty much that's going to be it for the Mithril powder one. Or even if you do manage to unlock Crystal Hollows, as there is chests in the Crystal Hollows that will get you a good amount of Mithril powder. Honestly, less than like 15-20 minutes, maybe. Will just get you the Mithril powder if you aren't like having it in the Dwarven Mines. Podium Position, this goes in hand with E equals MC squared. It requires you to obtain a silver medal or higher in Jacob's contest. It is recommended to just do wheat when it appears, as it's going to be like the most easiest one to manage to getting it in the contest. Did I ever do wheat? No, but yeah, compared to like other contests, you're kind of screwed. So I just recommend just doing wheat when it appears. Fashionable, this is a very easy goal. It requires you to wear 4 unique armor sets. So you pretty much, I'm going to be telling you 4 unique sets that are just basically free to basically get. So you just want to break some wheat right here, and then unlock the collection under the wheat collection. So if we were to go to wheat, you would want to get the farm suits, and basically just pay attention to its craft, collect it, and just wear it. The other ones, you would want to go to either the gold mine or deep caverns. Get out a pickaxe, break, I believe it's 24 iron ore and then gold ore, and just turn it into ingots, as well as go into the diamond reserves and just mining diamonds. As the vanilla sets, it does count as basically unique sets that you're basically wanting to do. So 4 unique sets, I already have it here. Gold, iron, diamond, the farm suits, and pretty much very easy and very quick to maintain. Honestly, 5 minutes at best, you're gonna be completing this goal. So Meiser requires you to store 3.5 million coins in your bank. This is gonna be a very tough goal when it compares to the others. So what will help you right here is once you are getting your relics, if you collect all 25 of them, you are gonna get a lot of coins. But other than that, just selling like maybe slime balls, like minions, will help you here, as well as the interest that you receive from the bank. What else would help you? I guess if you were to get an efficiency 2 gold shovel and basically go to the mushroom desert, click it again, and basically just breaking sand. I did see some people do that in the past just to get a lot of money during bingo, and just selling the enchanted one, it will just kind of net you a lot of money. Um, do I really recommend doing that? Maybe later, possibly. Um, I mean, at least prioritize it when it first comes. To not like spend that many coins. But yeah, if you do, don't be really ashamed if you don't have it. Obviously, if you can complete other goals, the Meiser one, yeah. So the last goal is a community goal. It requires you to kill treasure members. Treat team treasure members. I believe it can only be found in the crystal hollows. So you would want to. Can I just do hard? Mountain? Yeah. Unlocking the crystal hollows requires you to obtain tier 3 in the heart of the mountain. I believe you have to complete set amount of what's it called? Of XP towards the hardened mountain. I don't really have that as now because it's like maxed out. But anyways, this is possibly gonna be also one of the goals that you would want to like leave for last, as team treasure members. They do a lot of damage and they have also a lot of health. So you want to have a good weapon as well as a decent armor set. And then once you can at least kill them, even like in 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, you can just grind it. But yeah, honestly, these 3 goals at the bottom here is like pretty much wow. But yeah, good luck for these ones, I guess. So that is all for this bingo edition. Good luck to everyone. Thank you for watching. I will possibly be back for the March 2023 bingo event, and if I do complete it, complete the bingo earlier than I expect, then I will probably do maybe a rundown of like some objectives, such as I guess the Slimeball collection and the Acacia wood collection, if I do complete it like very fast. Maybe the Brewer, possibly, as well as what else? And also the Meiser one is gonna be probably the one that revolves around it. Also the Starfall. If I do have a decent setup, I'll just like tell you guys in the video. As well as Podium Position, because honestly, kind of a lot of these goals in the bingo, kind of hard, sometimes are not. But yeah, good luck. Like and subscribe if you want. I do plan on doing these bingo videos every month. So yes, see you guys next month or later in the week.